Hi everybody, how you doing? I am super excited today, not because it's not so warm and I haven't got my great big hairy newfie walking through his paddling pool and splashing water everywhere in my kitchen. He's not even gone anywhere near it today, so he's obviously much more comfortable. But I'm excited because I've just finished creating my ultimate puppy training plan. I think this is the best thing I've ever come up with, and I'm launching it today. So yeah, it's real good for me. So what is this? I hear you say. Well, it's going to be a 12-week comprehensive, intensive puppy training program to turn your tiny, excitable puppy into that well-behaved dog of your dreams. And yes, we're going to do it in 12 weeks. We will cover everything that you want. The idea is that you end up with a dog that knows how to behave around your home, knows how to behave when you go out and about, comes back when called, and doesn't drag you off down the road, listens to everybody in the family, and respects the household rules. Now, these household rules can be anything that you need the dog to adhere to. For instance, recently I had one customer who's got two sets of stairs in her house. One set of stairs the dog had to be able to negotiate because it was going to need to go up and down them. The other set was a total no-no. It took her a week without shouting or actually giving the dog any instructions whatsoever. She didn't actually have to say anything apart from telling it was good when it was doing the right thing. And at the end of the week, even when the cat was laying a couple of steps up watching, the puppy wasn't going up the stairs. Now, I know that it's going to take a bit more work than that. It's not just fixed like that. It's going to take practice throughout the first couple of years of its life to really embed it. But the actual foundation is there, and she knows the puppy understands that rule. Another customer of mine has got a puppy that after 3 sessions doesn't just run out the front door when the front door's open now. Now, we're not testing it, and she's not in an area where there's cars whizzing by, but we actually stood there the other day having a little conversation with a pup just laying by her feet. So that was good. It was the end of the session when we were there, but that was very good. So what does this include and who's it for? Right, it's for anybody who has got a pup that's recently got a puppy or is going to get one in the next week. It's only open to 8 people because it's going to be very time consuming from my part, and I can't cope with any more than that number of customers to in addition to the customers I've already got. And it's ideal for families, but it'll also be good for anybody who wants to integrate their puppy very quickly and has got the time to spend a few minutes a number of times a day to actually implement this training. And I'm going to read this bit off because otherwise I will forget a bit. So it consists of 12 weeks, 2-hour sessions each week where I'm coming into your home and working with you doing what you want the puppy to learn. But we'll also go out and about, so your local parks, go for little walks around where you live, or we'll go out to other areas. We will cover all the socialisation that you want, including surfaces, sounds, environments and objects, not just people and dogs. I will give you a bespoke training plan which covers everything that we are going to do over the 12 weeks. Every week you'll get a training log that will list everything that you're going to do, practice that week, gives you little tick boxes so that you can tick to say, yes, I've done that. And it also gives you a space at the bottom to write any comments or questions you may have so you don't forget them. But you don't have to wait till the next week because you can always ring me up or send me a message with the question on it. I'll also provide everything you need except your dog and its collar or harness. So all the treats, toys, training aids, anything that we need, I will provide. And you will get access to a private Facebook group. Now, this private Facebook group is just for my customers. So you're not going to have anybody giving you rude answers or even judging you. It's just not going to be allowed. It's going to be a safe space. And actually, I would think some of you will be so excited because your puppy's doing some stuff that you're going to be willing to, or you're going to want to show us. And we will actually understand what the achievement is and how happy you are with it. It's not just for one or two people, it's for the whole family. So there'll be things for your toddlers to do, and well, literally everybody, because the dog is part of a family and has to listen to everybody in the family. So every member in the family can be included. You might not want everybody there all the time, and quite often the first one is better without any children around, purely so that we can focus on working out exactly what you want, and that will take quite a few questions from me, although I have a questionnaire to start the process off. And as I said, it's only open to the first 8 people, and I'm expecting this to book up fairly quickly. We're coming into summer holidays, ideal time in which to actually get this training done, because there'll be a lot of people around to actually do it in your family. It doesn't matter if you're going on holiday in the middle of it, we'll just move those weeks off to the end. There is actually going to be a bonus available for everybody. So the first one is I will do an individual relationship assessment with a bespoke plan for everybody in the family. And the reason this is important is because, to start with, you will have an ideal plan of, or an ideal picture of what you want this dog to behave like, and that will be what you're going to be communicating to me. However, as the weeks go, I will start to see that actually different people within your family have got slightly different relationship or got a different requirement for relationship. And as I sort of like notice that, we'll start tailoring their training to them, so they'll get a different plan to cover the bits that they want to do, which will be very different sometimes to what other people are doing. It still goes for the overall plan, but it's tailored for each different individual people. And because some people are very, very excitable, and some people are a bit sort of like more shy and reserved, and we have to cater for that. So, and some people actually just want to do quiet activities with the dog, and other people are going to want to run around. So we'll put that mix in, whatever the person wants. I'm also going to be starting doing a monthly walk and talk with your dog, where we'll get a group of you going to a place for a dog walk. It will have a cafe or a pub at the end of it, so we can have a little drink and a bit of refreshment. But we'll also do some sort of like little bits of group training in it, so that or group activities. I mean, we're not going to be doing like a group training where everybody's walking up and down in rows. That's not going to happen, or anything, or you're not going to walk around in circles. But we may stand around in circle and put our dogs into a downstay or something, or we might actually do a little bit of searching or even a little bit of tracking. You know, there are a number of activities we could do, and they will be part of, you'll have access or an invite to every one of these each month. You may not want to go to them all, and I'll try and move them around the area because I do cover quite a wide area, but hopefully there'll be one reasonably close to you, and maybe you've got some suggestions of places we can go. And bonus number 3 is there will be unlimited access to me for support for this training and afterwards. So any questions, any issues you may have, just let me know and we'll deal with it. As I said, this is for 8 people, but I have an extra special bonus for the first 3 people to apply. And the first 3 people will get an additional half-day consultation with me. So that is going to be, sounds like a long while. The puppy will have plenty of time to go to sleep. We're not going to be working the puppy the whole time. It will be we will do little bits and let them play and let them go off to sleep, but it will really give us time to set out exactly what you are trying to achieve in this, what your vision is for your puppy, how you are going to be living with the dog, and we can talk about how we can get there and what fun things you might want to put in. So it's sort of just like a bonus extra, starts you off in the right way with a longer period. And so how much does this cost? Well, in all, without the extra bonus for the first 3 people, if you were just going to pay as you go and we added it all up, it would come to £2,840 for the 12 weeks. But as this is going to be the first time I'm running it and it's coming up to summer, I'm going to offer it for £1,100 as a one-off payment of £1,100. And the first bonus, or that bonus for the first 3 people, is approximately an extra £200 value of an extra £200. So it's a really, really good deal. If you want to participate and you've either just got a puppy or you've got a puppy coming in the next few days, give me a ring. You'll find the telephone number on the page you're on, and it's got more details on there as well. But I'm looking forward to hearing from you. This is going to be really, really good, and you will really enjoy having your puppy around. Speak to you soon.